done. Getting things set up. Got this mountain man I started. We'll have a full video probably this weekend with it. Oh, I'll be right back. Be right back. It's toasty out here today. Toasty. Sweating already. We ain't even doing nothing yet. We're around about 85 out here. Muggy and hot. Too hot for me. Too hot for me. Working on this mountain man. That's what we're going to be doing today. So, if you're here, give me a like, hit follow. Show some love. What's up, Michael? What's going on, man? We got a couple platforms going, so I'll try to keep up with everybody here. Working on a mountain man. I have a raccoon skin hat, a musket, beard. Got a Bowie knife on this side, and I'm gonna carve up like tails, so it'll be like fox tails, maybe a wolf or a coyote tail. We'll end up getting ears separately on his lower leg there. This is for a good buddy of mine. Lets me carve on his property, so it's something he's wanted talked about for a while, and it's time to make it happen. Today's struggle will be the fact that I don't know where I put my dust mask, so it should be lots of fun. Alright. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do as far as boots go, but I'm trying to figure out where I want to start here today. I might go start from the top, work our way down on this piece. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you hanging out. Double tap that screen, give me a like, hit follow. Some new followers over here. Appreciate you guys. Heck yeah. What's going on? What is going on? For watching 3 thumbs. I know I haven't been live in a while over here, so it's probably gonna stiff me not being live. It's alright. It is what it is. Happening over here. going on, everybody? Appreciate you watching. Don't tap that screen, hit follow if you haven't before. Look at you guys over here, 31 watching. Thanks, Hillbilly J. Solid piece of yellow pine. All one piece, no glue ups at the moment. We are going to glue on a foxtail and a wolf or coyote tail. I got to carve those. Those will go here. On this side, there's already like a Bowie knife sheath kind of carved into the piece there. Raccoon skin hat. Got his pew pew down there, right? We can't say what that is live, we could fan, but you know. I think you guys get the gist. Hope you're all having an awesome day. It is toasty. It's about 85 out here. A bit hotter than I'd like it to be. I'm in upstate New York. Where are you guys from? Where's everybody located today? Make sure you follow. You guys can stick with me later. We actually got a good crowd sitting here this afternoon. That's pretty awesome. The crowd over here is a little low, but that's all right. Where are you from? What's the temperature, guys? I'm in upstate New York. We're running about 85 or so. When you guys like my lives, when you share them, when you comment, it helps grow my page. Chainsaw carving, create furniture and contents when I do full time. So just hit like and leave a comment or something like that helps me grow, and I really do appreciate it. Working on a mountain there. Working on a mountain. Trying to figure out where to go from here. Trying to decide. Got that end done, so as far as sawwood goes. Gotta figure out this space, but I left my dust mask somewhere, and I really don't like running power tools without it. So that's fun. So let's see if we can get this other hand knocked out. We'll do something. watching. What's up? Double tap that screen, hit follow, guys. Working on a mountain, man. What's going on over here, everybody? I don't know what anybody is talking about. What's up, Dead? Hope you're all doing well. Having a good day. Appreciate you being here. We'll have a full video on Saturday. Full video time lapse on Saturday. You guys will get bits and pieces. I'm trying to just figure out the attire here and exactly what I want to do. This will be all in leather, right? Mountain man, old school kind of look. I'm gonna end up carving like trying to decipher if I want moccasins or we're gonna kind of go for like a moccasin boot kind of look, but I don't know. I want to do feet yet or work my way down. We'll finish up here, add some fur. Workout. So follow you guys. Appreciate it. Hope that screen is here and out. Appreciate it, guys. What is going on? Get closer to winter, I'll look even more like that. I'll look more and more like the mountain man as we get into winter. Well, this is gonna hurt my views, but I gotta see if I can grab my mask out of the shop. So if you're here, try to hang out. I know how you guys go, 10-second spans. You guys will last a minute. Give me a minute, I gotta find my mask. Alright. Dust fumes start getting to me. Good time. Good time. Bass Man, thank you for sharing the live, dude. Appreciate it. Heck yeah. What are you guys doing over here? Getting in trouble? Going on. Hope you're all having a good Thursday. Thursday. Woohoo! Gotta do some stuff up here. I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh, they're gonna try to make it look like fur up there. Oh boy, fast and hot. The old James and fall, thanks man. Appreciate it, thank you. Everybody else sweating? Tara, thanks, appreciate it. It's hot. Yeah. Not ready for this kind of weather. Oh, that was stupid. Hey. Yeah. Gotta remember, I broke my glasses. I gotta put my safety squints on. Gotta remember those safety squints, you know? That sawdust in my eye. What's going on, Sue? Thank you. quints aren't working. Yeah. Put these on. Yeah, I can't see out of these. I wipe the sawdust off of my sawdust covered shirt here. That should work. That should work just fine. What's going on? What's going on? Smash that follow button if you guys haven't before. 8. Alright, whatever. 48 over here. What's happening? 85 North Carolina. That's about where we're at here, man. It's hot, sticky, and gross. Yeah, 85 creeping toward 90, and that's in the tent here. This is not my weather. I'm a 65 to 75 max kind of guy. I don't like the heat. Some of y'all know I've been out here in single and teens carving before in cold weather, but the heat sucks. The heat, I don't care for it. We just got it. It's like the first day of actual heat here in summer here in New York. Not for me. Live on everything. What's up?
I'm gonna go run again.
Get some water in you.
I already did.
Alright.
I've been home for like 30 minutes.
Alright, well make sure you drink it good, okay? Going on, guys? Thanks for hanging out. Don't tap that screen, hit follow. Just subscribe. Yeah, kids are out of school. Kids are out of school. For sure. My man, we homeschooled my son this year. He just completed 7th grade and he tested out at a 10th grade level. I'll take it. I'll take it. All year last year, they kept telling us, you know, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. I said, you know, I'm sick and tired of these stupid meetings. My wife and I agreed. These people are jokers. Bring them home. All these things he needs extra help with because they just want to label kids so they can get more money in school. Bring him home and he tests at a 10th grade level. Yeah. I'll be more proud of him. Cracks me up. Cracks me up. Yeah, it's crazy, Sue. They kept bringing us in with meetings. They're all mad that he looks out the window and then passes all their tests last year. Keep harassing him about class. I said, you know what? I'm done with this. My wife and I discussed it and said we're going to take him home, bring him home this year. It's the best thing I think we've ever done. If our girls were younger, we probably would do the same, but one's already off to college, the other one graduates next year, so it is what it is. I think so. I think it is. And honestly, the way technology is and the way it's all set up, you know, at a certain age, they're able to go through and do a lot of it on their own. I mean, I'm here when he needs help and stuff, and we work through it, but testing, you know, he's on his own. And not giving him answers, nothing like that. He's got to work through those things and figure it out. And it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Crazy to think. After all the stuff the school says, and your kid tests out 3 grades higher, they could all go kick rocks in my book. This is for, so good friend of mine lets me carve on his property, and he's been talking about having a mountain man out at the end of their driveway. So this is going to be for him. This is his. put my other work on hold to get this done for him. So, thank you. Men's Mental Health Month, right? In case you guys didn't know, it's Men's Mental Health Month. Still, I believe, right? I was thinking about it. I was carving this mountain man. I was like, man, you know what? Mountain men back in the day really had to have their head about them at all times, right? Dangers, thinking about food and clothes, whatever they're doing, where they're staying. These guys had to rely on themselves usually, no one else. They didn't have time to go nuts, lose it. They couldn't do that. They had to be pretty headstrong. Think about that, right? Out in the middle of the mountains, the wilderness, weeks, months, sometimes even years on end. Weeks and months before you run into anybody else. Living out there on your own though. Talking to yourself. Trying not to go nuts. It's craziness. Just craziness. If I was a single man, I'd just move to the mountains. I wouldn't buy land. I'd pack supplies and I'd be gone. Thanks, Gen 1. Appreciate it. Pablo, what's happening? How you guys doing over here? Surviving? Not as bad as watching paint dry, I hope. Working on this mountain, man. It's tough with two cameras going, trying to figure out what my angle is so people can still see what I'm doing and not totally block the view. On top of that, I got two GoPros going for time lapse for other platforms, so. follows back over here. Appreciate you guys who just hit the follow. Anybody that's hit subscribe, you guys are awesome. Sure does. Coonskin hat with a rifle. And right here is the sheath for a Bowie knife. Down here on the hip, we've got a sheath for a Bowie knife that comes down. And then we're going to carve up 2 tails. We'll have one I'll paint for a fox, and another tail we'll paint like a coyote or a wolf, and that's going to stick off the other side. Those are going to be separate that are attached, so they really stick off the piece. This will be painted like a raccoon kind of for his coonskin hat. It's going to be in leathers. I'm not going to keep it wood color though, because there's just too many different colors going on. So we'll kind of paint this like a leather color, and we may add like some darker tones and things like that. And then we got the rifle. We'll do the barrel to look like silver, and we'll wood color for that gun stock. But yeah. Our gun stock, that's fantastic. We'll fix that later. follows over here. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. What's happening? Hot. Hope you're all doing well. 56 watching. Boy, my face is getting red in it. Good golly. Good golly. Getting toasty out here. Too hot for me. This is why I never want to move south or out west. Absolutely not. Sounds like a total nightmare. My wife likes to say often, let's move to Florida. Let's move to Florida. I was like, no. No, thank you. I'd like to have a couple more months where it's like 70 degrees, 60, 70 degrees max. Not 85 and you're sweating because you're thinking about the humidity. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. 49 likes over here, 21 thumbs up over here. Let's see. Putting like, if you ever seen a mountain man, they kind of got like tassels on their shoulders. Kind of what we're doing here. Shredded leather. We'll do that on both sides a little bit. Hey, thanks for the new follows. Appreciate you guys. What's happening, everybody? What's happening? Yeah, I'd rather be cold than hot, man, for sure. What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well. I'm over here working and, well, losing weight. guys. Whew. Clean them up on this side. Stand here, you guys can't see. Nobody gets to see. Fantastic. What's going on, guys? TikTok's a funny thing. Working away, shutting my live down over here. Hey, Wood Brute, what's going on, man? 117 people watching, no kidding. What do we got over here? 83 watching, nice. Yes, sir, working on Mountain Man. Working on a Mountain Man. Don't do the human form ever, so trying something new. Plus, say a big old hornet here, a wasp. See if we can pick it off. Just fly out of the tent, bro. Just fly out of the tent, like that. Stupid. Hey. Buddy of mine lets me carve on some property of his, make a mess and all that good stuff, so he's been talking about a Mountain Man for the end of the driveway for a couple years now, and decided, even though it's my busy season, we're going to do that and we're going to get that thing knocked out. So blocked him out a couple days ago, spent a couple days in the bed of my truck with the sun beating on it, drying first layers, which is nice. And now we got them in here, and we're seeing what we can do about getting them cleaned up. Just finished putting like the strips of leather, like what look like the tassels that are usually on their shoulders. Kind of good, and just clean this up. I don't know, we might try to do like a cuff, a little bit of a cuff on the sleeve, and kind of smooth it all out. It will get painted brown for leather, and we'll do some dark highlights. He's got a Bowie knife sheath over on that leg. This leg, I'm going to end up carving and attaching like two tails. So one will be a fox tail, and one will be like a wolf tail kind of hanging off, or a coyote tail. Yeah, an Indian chief. I know, you're the man when it comes to carving Indian chiefs. You are. Struggling with it, huh? I'm really good at struggle when it's time to do the face. Right now I just gotta get drawn on there, and I gotta roughen those eyes. That's what's gonna really irritate me and make me want to just cut this thing in half probably when I start doing the eyes. I'll end up hating them, wanting to just burn the whole thing, but appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Shoulders are done. Furring's done. Hands are meh. They could be better. Gotta do those boots, but to be honest, I don't feel like kneeling down right now because it's freaking roasting. I feel like I'm roasting. Sweating my butt off. Another bottle of water. Been out here for months probably. Nice thing about that is then the fan blows across your head and really cools you off. Oh, man. It's going on 98 watching, huh? 98 and 71. What's happening, guys? Hope y'all having a good day. Stupid bees and wasps in here today. Get out of here. Time to get dusty, and I just don't feel like getting super dusty right now. Let's see. What can we work on? What can we work on? What do we want to work on, I guess, is really the real question. I think of what I got set up for my sanders over here. Should probably just do the face, I guess. Start messing that up. Nah, we'll save that for after. You guys have to watch the whole. You guys have to watch a full video to see the face done. How long have we been on here? An hour? I think that's going to be it for today's live. I gotta get dusty and just get to work and be covered, sweaty, nasty sawdust mess. So I'm gonna jump off this live. If you haven't hit subscribe, you haven't hit follow, do that. All right, do all those things, and I will be posting updated videos on this. All right, I'm recording it right now with 2 GoPros, and I'm gonna record more of it on my phone so I can put it up on these different platforms. Wood Brew, I appreciate you swinging by, man. Stay at it. Fight that Indian. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go first. Smash that follow button so you guys don't miss this piece done in the near future, because you know you'll never see this page again if you don't. Have an awesome day. 3,000 people watched, 14 new followers. I have no numbers for you guys till we get done with the live, but appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Well, there wasn't like a ton of talking, but now it's just mostly be sanding, and it's gonna be like watching paint dry. Steps, waiting on the customer. Got some really cool personal effects from the customer to put in there, but it's just trying to, you know, get together so he can spend some time here with me and we can figure out where everything's going to go in the steps. Because the steps are going to be epoxy, I just don't feel right putting things in and being like, that's it. Because once I pour the epoxy, stuff's in there forever. So I want to make sure he's got a hand in that. It's supposed to be coming up here in about a week or so, I believe. So hopefully we can get some time together and get him over here to the shop, and we can kind of lay out what you know, what he wants to do, or something getting me in the arm, or he's gonna come up here and just be like, listen dude, just do your thing, whatever you do is good, and then that'll be like hit the ground running. We probably won't be live for a lot of it until after the epoxy's poured. I've got it in my basement. That's a short ceiling, but it stays even keel as far as temperature and dust-free area. It's not very aesthetically pleasing as far as being on camera. But once epoxy work is done, I still have to do some shaping to that epoxy and take them out of the molds. And at that time, we'll probably bring them back out here. We'll go live. You guys will kind of be getting a little sneak peek as to what that's going to look like. Because once that's done, they all got to get cleaned up, back to the basement, and then I'll be able to do about 4 at a rip. And they all got to get seal coated with epoxy as well. So living with women, I'll tell you, somehow the women in my house, their hair is always like embedded in my t-shirts, and then it's like on my arms. It drives me nuts. All right, enough of that. Have an awesome day, guys. Keep an eye out. We'll try to go live again before this is done, but if not, we'll put up some shorts, and hopefully I get it knocked out. Hopefully if I get it knocked out here, okay, it's going to be good. It'll be very good. And we'll have a video this weekend if possible. Appreciate y'all.